Hey, Dr. J here with another episode of Janine's Justifiables. And I'm going to continue in on my parenting series and parenthood. And today I'm going to talk about the spiritual component of parenting. All right. So a few videos ago, I told you that I was raised in the church, went to church a couple times a week. But my children don't know church. And when I say church, I mean going to every Sunday a house of God. But they do know the Lord. And when I say that, it's because I've always maintained my relationship with Christ. I am a Christian woman, and I was raised in a Christian household. And so, because they have not attended church, but I have not left my faith, I have done things with them as far as I've prayed over them over the years. I've prayed for them. I have exposed them to the scriptures, right? Because I needed to tell them and show them that there's something bigger than us out here, right? That's just my belief. I'm not here to proselytize anybody. That's my belief. And I wanted my children to understand that it's something and somebody greater than them, right? There's a scripture in the Bible that says, raise up a child in the way that they should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it, right? And so that's always been my thing. And how I was raised, right? That it was put in me, and now that I'm older, I haven't departed from my faith. It looks a little different than what I was raised in, but I have not departed from it. And so I wanted to expose that to my children as well, that they have a foundation, a faith foundation for their life moving forward. Um, I often hear people say, if it wasn't for my mom, or if it wasn't for my grandmom or my auntie praying for me, I don't know where I would be. And I am a living testament to that, because there have been times in my life where my mom has prayed for me, or my aunt, or my friends, or my sister. My grandmother has prayed for me, and things that maybe I was asking God for or looking to God for direction, he had answered. Sometimes not in the way that we would hope, but we got an answer. And I wanted to teach my kids that there is an entity out here that they can go to, when human beings, right, mom, dad, grandmom, is not available. I wanted to put that faith in them. And whatever you teach your children, right, whether good or bad, if you put love in them based on a spiritual or religious aspect, they want to know love, right? If you put hate in them, if you want to base it on a spiritual or religious aspect, they going to know hate, right? It's whatever you choose for you and your household. There's another scripture in the Bible that, in the book of Joshua, where it says, choose you this day whom you will serve, right? And basically, God has given all of us a choice. You choose whoever you're going to serve. If you want to have a religion or no religion, it's up to you. If you want to serve Christ, if you want to serve Allah, if you want to serve Buddha, if you want to serve that tree out front of your house, it's your absolute choice, right? But remember that what you put in your children will be the foundation for them moving forward into their life. It will absolutely be their foundation. And so what I'm saying is, you choose. You absolutely choose. You put in them what you feel as though is going to benefit them for their future. Usually what we were taught, growing up, we teach our children, not always, but a lot of times we do follow in that stead. But like I said, it's up to you. But if you believe that there is something or somebody greater than us out here, put that in your children. Let them know that there is perhaps a God, or whatever you believe, because life be life, right? And a lot of times in my life, I have looked to my faith, right? I have looked to my faith. And like the last video I said about making decisions, I often pray about major decisions I'm making in my life, right? That's me. That's what I'm teaching my children. That's what I have taught my children. Now my older daughter, she's a mother herself, and I tell her, girl, you better pray. You better pray about it. But that's just me instilling faith in my kids. As I said, you do as you want. You have the choice of who you're going to serve, if anything at all. As for me and my house, we going to serve the Lord. And I'll see y'all on the next go round.